Hey, what's good guys, it's Connor.munson here, and today I have a super special unboxing. Got an Apple cable here, so without further ado, let's get started. So I've got my packaging here, in case you can't see it, Apple Watch. Yeah, so I recently just bought an Apple Watch Sport. It's the brand new one. The guy even said it came out like 2 weeks ago. So watchOS 2 actually should be coming out today, which is September 19th. If I can get this thing open here. Oh, there we go. So let's just hop right in onto opening it. It's definitely an odd-shaped box in comparison to like the, I don't know what to say, the iPhone, the iPad, any of those. It's a much more premium looking box in my opinion. Nice. That's etched in. Very nice removal tabs. So before we actually open up the watch, let's look at what's inside this box. So designed by Apple in California is what that says. You've got your wall adapter, USB thing, and they put like a matte plastic on all of these, and it's definitely a lot nicer than the plastic stuff that comes on normal ones. So this is the brand new watch charger. If you're struggling to get this stuff open, it's very odd reaching around a camera to open stuff. Cool little plastic casing there. And then there's a piece of plastic over this. Yeah, that's definitely odd looking in comparison to just like the lightning charger. And this is the charging side that I'm rubbing against. It's divoted, so that's how you know. And it's also a lot longer than most of the normal cables. So that was all for that area. But then you can open up this, and this says Apple Watch on it. So right here we just have how you put it on, and this is how you change the bands. There's a little button on the Apple Watch. I'll point it out once we actually get the watch open up. And this just tells you some stuff about the digital crown, the side button, the charging, and then stuff on the actual watch itself. This appears to just be like a little disclaimer paper, so I can just actually toss that out. And then the last thing in that is the other band. So this is the small medium, and the default one that comes on the Apple Watch is the medium large. So we'll just cover that back up and slide it right on in there. Oh wow, that like slid in super nice. Yeah, so we just have our little flappy thing. It's actually a lot nicer material than you would think. From what it looks more like a silicone, rubbery, weird material. Not necessarily a nice soft one. But this feels almost silky and just real good in your hands. Here's what we've been waiting for, the actual Apple Watch itself. So it had those nice little bands, like I said earlier, to lift it up. And those stay on, it appears, but you can just pull on this, just like a FedEx packaging thing. So this is just like paper and it's garbage. Nice, very nice plastic. This is a soft leather thing. I think it's leather. Feels like it. And then you can just use that tab. So I did go with the midnight blue and gold body. I think I pulled that off in the wrong order. But oh well. Thug life. Just kidding, I'm the weirdest boy you'll ever meet. So this is a 42mm model. Very shiny. You can see where the screen ends and stuff. Golden. You have your speaker there and your microphone there, and then your charging thing with like little infrared stuff. So let's get to the setting up. Okay, so now we're just going to turn the Apple Watch on by holding on the side button. To be honest, I think that's the old Apple logo. Like what used to be on iOS 6 before 7 and all that. Because it appears to have texturing on it. Now the guy at the Apple store, I tried this on just to make sure I'd like it and stuff. He recommended that I put on this smaller band because they had the large one on the demo watch. So you just kind of slide this off. It's taking forever to power up. That's definitely one thing I don't really care for, is long powering up time. That was a weird sentence. Sorry, that came out weird. Long powering up. Then you can just slide that back on and it clicks in. Very normal. So we're just going to take off my old watch and toss that thing to the side because it doesn't do 3/4 of the stuff that this will do. So basically you just you take it, and it's definitely a odd putting on process in comparison to a normal watch. Okay, so now I actually have the watch on, and it's super comfortable. So you can hit back. The first thing that happens after you power it up and the Apple logo disappears is you can choose your language. It's going to be upside down here, but you can just select English, and I'll pull up my phone. The whole reason that I went with the gold and midnight blue was so that the blue would match the blue on my phone. Sadly, the gold doesn't match the silver on my phone. But hey, everything, you can't necessarily have a perfect world. So you just open up the Apple Watch app on your iPhone. Now, to make this work, you actually need an iPhone 5 or later, and you have to be running iOS 8 or better. So now you just hit start pairing, and there's like a little globe thing, or stars maybe, but it's definitely a unique version of QR code, and then you just go on to here on your iPhone, and you make sure that Bluetooth is turned on, and you hit start pairing, and then now it's going to show you a little screen. Hey, it's my clothes, and you aim it at your Apple Watch. Oh, that was sweet. So now it makes like a little shape, and it's a unique thing to your Apple Watch. So one of the things with the Apple Watch is there's a bunch of apps that are available, and it's usually for the most part just the default apps like what you have on your iPhone that it comes with. But you have the option to install apps, and that's like install all apps or choose later. So I just chose install all. So I can't tell if this is like a little timer or what it's showing. Oh wow, that jumped. Yeah, so it's definitely a timer on the Apple Watch screen. That circle is what I'm talking about. But there's white ones that are definitely whiter than the other ones. And they get brighter as more progress goes on until it goes all the way around. So I'll come back after this is all done. So everything is done installing on my Apple Watch. I used it a little bit. The one thing I don't like is that I don't know what it wants me to do here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay, that's cool. So you can... Oh man, that's trippy. There we go. And then you just hold on it, and you can sit there and swipe through the different clocks. I'm going to choose Mickey, although I can customize. Dismiss. I can customize. There's certain things that you can customize on them. Like you can put world clock, battery percentage, stopwatch, timer, alarm, activity, stocks, weather, sunrise, moon phase, that's sweet, the calendar, the date, or just nothing. I personally think I'm going to put battery. And then just choose Mickey. That's another thing about the Apple Watch, is it's pretty trippy on how it works, because on most Apple devices, up until the iPhone 6s, you just tap and it works as normal. But now on the Apple Watch, excuse me, you have to press, so I'll show here. So you see Mickey, and then I just tap it, but then when I push harder, it goes into a menu where I can choose my watch and stuff. So I'll just go back to Mickey, and then I can scroll around on here, and there's other stuff that... Oh, it appears that everything that has a watch functionality that's on my phone is either installed or being installed. So like Family Guy, The Quest for Stuff, has stuff, Swarm, Power School, Instagram. They've all been installed. So that's pretty sweet. I'm definitely going to download some games for this. So overall rating so far, this is the first 10 minutes of using it. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Actually, no, a 9 out of 10. Because it just has a really quick, like, switch off. Like, if I were to drop my hand like that, it switches off. But as soon as I lift my hand back up, yeah, like, even when I do just common school poses, it works. But it's easy because you can just tap the digital crown and stuff, and it will open right up for you. Oh, that's sweet. So you can use the new remote app. I don't have anything that uses it, but yeah. So I definitely would recommend getting an Apple Watch. This was $400 for the 42mm gold with midnight blue band. It includes an extra band, a wall adapter, and a USB 2-meter long... Wait, no, maybe it's not 2 meters. Maybe it's 1 meter. charging cable all in the box. So I definitely recommend it. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. This has been Connor Munson with the Apple Watch Sport. See you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.